Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Me and Casey have got up bright and early and shot out the reef. We've got a few days of good weather ahead, and I just got back yesterday from a trip up the Cape, 2 days pig hunting and doing a bit of fishing, and put the boat straight on and shot out this morning because cannot beat this weather. Water's crystal clean, so we're going to jump in. We've just come into some lagoons and into some shallow sandy patches, and hopefully there's a cray hiding amongst one of these rocks or a big tusky or something. So let's get into it.
Watch me, just follow every move. Touch me, let me know you want it too. Don't know what you need, but I got what you want, babe. No, we don't have to leave. The night is still young. All we need is now. Don't ever let me go. We got the whole night. Just let me feel you close. Come surround me. Don't ever let me go. Come surround me.
Just jumped out of that first lagoon, and so far so good. Casey shot a nice green cray, quite a big one, and I shot a little long nose emperor. So nice crayfish there and a long nose emperor. So might be worth going and checking out a few more lagoons. So we'll go up a little bit further. I can see a few dark patches up here, so looks like there's a few fish in them, and hopefully we get a few more. So we'll poke up there now and check it out. Just moved up the reef a bit and found some big cluster of nice looking bommies. So when you're chasing crays and tuskies and jacks and that, you want to see nice heaps of sand and then just bommies on the sand. That's what I've found seems to hold a lot more fish. So looking pretty smick here, so we'll jump in and do a bit of a circle around the boat and have a look.
I think it's not too bad at that time. Yes, Jack. Cameron jumped in, had a quick duck dive down, and come out with the goods. What have you got? Big, nice, green cray. I think he's just trying to beat the one I've got. Whew. It's a competition now, I think. Hasn't got a big jack yet though.
No.
I had to stay in the boat because he wasn't getting anything, so I had to give him a chance.
She got this new spear gun, now she's too deadly.
Well, you know, can't beat the best.
We just jumped in on that little lagoon area that looked pretty good. Bommies everywhere, and it wasn't too much fish, but come to the pressure point side and there was just fish everywhere. And Casey, she banged a lump of a jack. Absolute horse. I think it went 73 centimetres. Put it out in the sun a bit. Yeah, what a nice fish. Big fish on the new roller gun. It was
serving me well.
Yeah, it was a long shot, and she only just got him. She chased him across the bottom for ages, and he was pretty towy. Put a shaft through his tail, and it still it held up. She got him.
I thought I was going to lose him, but got him in the boat.
Biggest jack yet, eh?
Biggest jack. So excited to eat this big fella.
So yeah, paying off. She's got a big cray and a big jack, and it's only early, so we'll keep going.
Stroke him. Well, I think he beat me. His is a little bit thicker. Must be Dada and Mama, maybe.
I
Who knows, or brother and sister.
Been in a better paddock, this one, but be good eating, I reckon. And they're bloody big green crays. That's about as big as they get, or they might get a tiny bit bigger, but they're definitely solid green crays. I haven't got many painted crays this year, but plenty of these getting around, so sweet as. Probably all we'll take. Probably don't need 2 crays, but
they'll be like 4 dinners or something, like half a craytail each.
If we see a big painted cray, might take it, but any more of these we might leave because we don't really need any more. But yeah, it seems to be pretty good. It's a bit dirty here, so we're going to go chase a bit cleaner water out, a bit wider, I reckon. No one likes watching a video of this dirty water all day, so we'll go out and find some cleaner stuff. Getting close to lunchtime. There's a big storm, I don't know if you can see it, brewing up over there. So we're not going to hang around much longer because the wind's picking up as well with that storm. But what we are going to do is there's a little long-nosed emperor in here that's got our name on it. So that'll be lunch. So I'm going to fillet this fella up. And we got the gas cooker there, and we just got some little wraps that we're going to have with it. So made some coleslaw last night. So just coleslaw, cheese, and fillet this fish up and cut it in little bits and fry it up with some seasoning and put it on the wrap. Then we'll shoot in, I reckon, and I might swing past a few little spots on the way back, chase a finger mark on the coast if it's clean enough. If it's too dirty, we'll just keep punching in, but we want to get out of here pretty soon with this storm, so we'll quickly fillet the fish up and have a bit of a feed and then head in. Well, I was going to eat that little emperor up. I knocked off a nice little fillet, but it's hard to see, but there's like little worms all through the meat, and I've seen a few worms in meat before, but this is just riddled with worms, so I'm gonna keep it and use it for bait, I think. But yeah, I'm not gonna eat it because a few worms are alright here and there. You can cut them out, but when it's just loaded like that, I'll give it a miss. I might go up in the shallows here and try and shoot a trout or something else to have a quick feed before we cruise. I don't want to cut up that big jack or anything like that because it's too big to eat out here. Just need something small and quick. So we'll go have another look up here and hopefully shoot something up there. Oh, well, after that long nose was full of worms, we just jumped back in, and right at the front of the boat was a little passion fruit trout. So he's only about 42 centimeters, but perfect size for just me and Casey. So I knocked the fillets off him. He's still flicking, so that's how fresh it is. So just bled him. We'll knock the fillets off him and season him up with some fish seasoning and straight on the pan. So we'll get into it. I left our Ziploc bag at home, and it ain't a real loose adventure without forgetting something. So the old veggie snacks is going to be the new Ziploc bag, and we'll just season it all up, chuck it straight on the pan. Wind's giving the old burner a bit of curry, but should be right. Just shielding the wind. She's really starting to pick up now, so got to shield the wind from the cooker. The old Aimrite fins, they're good for everything. Wind blocks, spearing each fish, loves it. Have a look at this, cooking up nicely now. Put that on a wrap, put ours on your chest. It's got some coleslaw we made last night. Bit of lemon, Kewpie, going on these little wraps. What do you call them? Are they wraps?
Yeah. Just
are they like tortillas or something?
No. Well, they could have a certain name, don't know. From the wrap section though.
Looking good.
You reckon?
Good feed. We're starving too. Must be like 1 o'clock. I've been trying to look for a trout to shoot, but haven't been able to find one until we jumped in this here, so I was hard up for a feed, but alright now, got this into me, I'm good. Oh, just finished our wraps and we're gonna make tracks now because it's bloody getting windy out here, so we're gonna head back in, but we might bypass a few little spots on the coast and just see how clean they are. If you're gonna get a finger mark before we finish up for the day. But yeah, we'll go in and have a look what the biz is like, so we'll get moving anyway. Just got some photos of the fish. Casey's got the big jack and the cray, and yeah, it's blown up a bit. We were gonna go chase a few finger mark, but it's getting pretty windy, so we've decided we're gonna cruise back in. But we're gonna cook this crayfish up, and I know we've done this a lot of times before, but I promise you, this recipe, you would have not seen it probably ever. And if you have seen it, comment where, because I'd be surprised if you have. And the recipe is called Dolphin Dicks, so that's just to get you a bit intrigued. But yeah, we're gonna head home and fillet some of the fish, and then we'll cut the crayfish up and cook dolphin dicks up for dinner. So make sure you don't miss out on that. Hey guys, well, we're about to go do this dolphin dick cook up anyway. It's a beautiful afternoon and we decided to go down the beach, but I didn't want to make everything down the beach and get it all sandy and everything, so we're going to make the stuffing here, which I've already sort of made. I've got garlic and onion chopped up fine, and I've just cooked that until it's soft. And then I've got the crayfish, which is the star of the dish, and I've just cooked that in butter, chopped it up nice and fine, cooked it quick in butter, and some breadcrumbs, an egg, and some salt and pepper. So pretty much this is just the stuffing that's going to go inside a squid tube. So I've got the squid tubes there, so, and then we deep fry it. So all you got to do is put your breadcrumbs in, cup of that, crack an egg. The egg just binds it all together, and your onion and garlic, get all that out of there, and then your crayfish, chuck that all in together, and then just got to mix it all up, get your hands dirty. Should be enough breadcrumbs, but pretty much what you want, you just want it to be able to sort of squeeze together. So if it's still a bit wet, just use a bit more breadcrumbs, but you'll be able to work it out. Might need a bit more yet, we'll see. That's pretty good. I might chuck a tiny bit more breadcrumbs in, but if you can squeeze it together like that, that's perfect, because that's what's going to go in your squid tube, and then you're going to deep fry that. But now that we've got this made, we'll just chuck it in a container and then take it down the beach, get a fire cranking, and cook it up, and we'll show you what to do from there, so follow along. Just come down the beach, getting the fire cranking. We were lucky enough that it's been raining for the last 2 or 3 days, and we were lucky enough that we turned up here and someone had left a few bags of wood behind, so it was still dry, but I didn't really want to go rummaging around the bush looking for wood. So yeah, there was already some here, so we're using that, and dogs are all having a bit of a swim. Blue's got the zapping collar on because he's a bit of a naughty boy and tries to fight everyone in the crate. But yeah, fire's cranking, we'll let that burn down a bit, and then we'll put the wok on with some oil in it and get it real hot, and then put our stuffing in the squid tubes and toothpick the ends off so none of it comes out, and then you flash fry it and it is prime. So pretty keen, but we'll let that fire burn down a bit and just enjoy the scenic view, have a few beers and wait for that, and yeah, we'll come back to you soon. Just bought the cruiser down to the beach this afternoon. Just bought the cruiser down to the beach this afternoon, and it just got its new lift kit in. I've already got it dirty, but the boys at Cape York Tyres in Cooktown, they're a local bunch, just hooked us up with some new suspension. Got some Pedders suspension in. It's a 2-inch lift, and it looks a lot more jacked up now, and a lot more ready to tackle some tracks. So we're pretty keen to test it out, but it's been absolutely flooded up here at the moment. In the last few weeks there's just been that much rain around, so I haven't really been able to go anywhere, test it out yet. So pretty excited for that, but I've also got a canopy going on the big girl next week, so that's pretty much why the suspension went in it. I needed to put some bigger springs in it to hold me canopy, so pretty excited about that, but you will know a bit more about that when it comes along. I'll talk a bit more about the suspension and the canopy setup when it comes to it, but just a little sneak peek. Pedal suspension, pretty keen to test it out, but fire's coming along good, starting to burn down a bit, so it won't be long we'll be able to put the wok on it and get it cranking. Righto, so we've got these pretty big squid tubes. Now most YouTubers would say that they caught these last night or something, but I will admit I am useless at catching squid. I don't know what it is about it. I did try and go on a squid mission to catch some fresh squid, but it was a full failure. Never caught any. It's either I find them and they don't want to take the squid jig, or I can't find them. It's not real good squidding ground up north here. I don't know why. Maybe I'm blaming the ground, or maybe I'm just useless. But anyway, I had to buy these. I bought these fresh in Cooktown, and we're going to use these. So they're pretty big tubes. They've already been skinned and everything. So all I've done, block the end off with a toothpick, and then you just get your stuffing.
Just skewer on a toothpick.
Skewer, yeah. You get your stuffing and you just fill them up. And this is the crayfish stuffing that I was talking about and showing you how to make before.
Oh, I think. Is that enough?
That's good. And then flies have moved in. And then you just get your skewer and you just stitch up the end. And that there, that's a monster. They're not normally this big, but that there is a dolphin dick, and a big one at that. So pretty much drop that in your deep fry now, but I've got some fish seasoning that I'm going to roll these in before I drop them in, just to add a bit of flavour on the outside. I'm going to do that to both tubes that I got, and then yeah, it should be tasty as. So we'll do the next one and then we'll drop them in the deep fryer.
The dogs would like some too.
I just got the Tandaco coating mix for fish, and just gonna lightly put that over. It's just a flour and season sort of stuff, and we'll just put a bit of that on it, just so when it deep fries it sort of crisps up a bit more. Do that both sides.
Yeah, on that side, other one.
Normally I put these in a bag and take them up, but we haven't got a very good bag, so got to do what you got to do. And that's it, we'll drop them in the deep fry. Got that oil super hot now in this wok, and now we're just going to drop these bad boys in. Hopefully it should be hot enough. There we go. Yeah. Probably could have done with being a bit hotter, but it's the first one, so should be all good. Anyway, we'll let that cook up. Doesn't need long when it's super hot oil like this, so I'd say probably like 3 or 4 minutes aside for squid. And yeah, once it starts going a bit crispy and brown, she's good to go. Got it really cranking. You want it nice and hot, but I would have liked a bit more oil too to cover the whole thing, but we didn't have enough oil, so this will do. I'll just cook it till it's nice and golden on one side, then flip it over, other side, and she'll be good to go. Pull this off. Ooh, how good does that look? That looks prime. That little coating's just giving it a little crispy skin on the outside. So we'll cook this other one up and let them cool for a bit, and then we'll cut them open. Should be sweet, I reckon. Here they are, guys. This is the Dolphin Dicks. We've just fried them up, and yeah, we're going to cut into them, so we'll see how they look. Ooh, have a look at that. Perfect stuffed crayfish Dolphin Dicks. So cheers to Bretto for giving us this recipe. That was a bloody good recipe, and you won't regret making that. You cannot regret crayfish stuffed in squid. So we're going to put a bit of salad on a plate and smash it. There you have it, guys. Done and dusted. Good way to finish the afternoon. Good feed with a view. Dogs having a run. What do you reckon?
Fresh and fresh.
So that's the end of another episode. Actually, before I go, one more thing. These are Dolphin Dicks. You can do them with just about anything. You can do them with crayfish like we did, prawns, crabs. Crabs are really good. So yeah, whatever you got, put them in a squid tube and deep fry them and it'll be prime. But we're gonna sit back and smash this and watch the sun go down. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode and we'll see you on the next one. What do you reckon?